Hey world, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Hello to my family, friends, random people scrolling through and just clicked. However and why you are here, I don't care. I appreciate you coming through. So basically, let me introduce myself. My name is Shell. Um, I actually wanted to start a channel to just inspire, hence the name Inspire to Inspire. Because I just realized that I got a lot of stuff to just talk about. Like, I'm always talking. Maybe not to people, but to myself, I'm always talking. And this channel was created because I decided to stop just talking about what I want to do or things that I would like to try or whatever. And it started because sometimes you just have to start somewhere. And this is where I'm starting. I don't know where this is going to lead me to. I don't know anything. I don't know if anything's gonna come out of it. But all that comes out of it, if it's that people are letting me know that, yo, what you said the other day really touched me or it motivated me or whatever, then it's I've done my purpose. So that's the reason for this video, is that I wanted to put some positive vibes into the universe and some positivity, especially in our world and the current state that it's in right now, and just let people know that whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. I know it sounds like, everybody always say that, but that's just real talk. And that's just what I say to myself to get me to where I'm trying to go. And we're just going to talk about life, just being real. Like, I know they got the talk show called The Real, but this is the real list over here. I can't say this is the real because they're gonna say I stole their stuff, so I can't say that. But this is just real talk over here. We can call it real talk. That's what we'll call it, real talk. And I just want to just talk about whatever. So every day, I don't know if I'm gonna vlog every day, but I'm gonna do it pretty consistently. I'm trying to work on consistency in my life as far as my actions and my behavior and things that I'm doing. So something I kind of struggle with. A lot of people probably struggle with it. You start something today, for a minute it's hot, and then it's kind of like you don't do it no more. So I'm just working on that because that's very important, especially when you have goals and things you're trying to accomplish. Consistency is key, and that's the only real thing that separates anybody from the successful or the I've made it or whatever you want to call it, is that they just kept being consistent at it, whereas we took breaks, we quit, we stop and start. And so we just have to stay consistent, even if a lot of times we think we guys got to dive in stuff all head first, you know what I mean? And then when we don't get the results or the outcome isn't what we expected, we don't feel like it equals to the amount of work we just did, that can be discouraging. So small steps is a good thing. Small steps are a good thing. You don't have to just go head first. You can take baby steps. For instance, I'm working on changing the job that I have. I don't have a career. I'm not in a career. I have a job. I go in, I clock in, I do the work they tell me to do, and I go home. I don't have to think about what I do. I'm on autopilot. I don't have no feelings to what I do outside of the people that I have to communicate with, like the patients and stuff like that. But outside of that, it's just a paycheck. And sometimes you just get caught up in just the grind of just the everyday life. And then before you know it, time has passed by. And what have you done that you wanted to do? You know what I mean? What goals do you have? What career goals do you have? What life goals do you have? What personal goals do you have? Just don't forget about you, because it's all about you. You know what I mean? So, we take these jobs because we don't have a choice sometimes. You know what I mean? We got to take care of our families. We got to pay bills, the in and out of life, right? And sometimes you just get caught up in just doing only that. And when they say that you're supposed to love what you do or make sure you love what you do, and I know it sounds so cliche, like, yeah, love what you do. No, but it's really important that you really do love and enjoy what you do every day, because you have to do it every day. You know, so you do want to enjoy what you do. You just don't want it to be just a job. And then on top of that, I'm great at what I do. I've been doing it for quite some time, right? But nobody wants to pay you because I can pay the next person and they'll do it. And this is facts, right? And they're not going to ask me, say, Rochelle, what do you think we should pay you? They're not going to ask me. They're going to tell me what they're going to offer, and then you take it or you leave it, right? So I am about to change the whole game with that in my life. So I am actually, this is why I'm going back to talking about baby steps, is because I'm taking these classes for something completely different I've never done in my life, and I'm intimidated. It intimidates me because it's something completely out of my comfort zone, something I've never done, something I never even thought I would do. But I'm trying to make a change in my life. And so I'm starting small, not every day. I don't take classes every day, but you take classes when you can, and you do things small. You don't have to be a full-time student. You can do part-time, as long as you are making those goals to get where you're trying to go, as long as you're working on it. And then I don't even know where I was about to go. But anyway, just start small. You know what I mean? And I started this channel to just speak my mind and we're going to talk about whatever. Just whatever. Like, now there's some stuff I'm not going to touch. You know, this is not, don't come here for relationship advice and all that stuff. But I will probably talk about relationships and everything because it's a part of life. But, I just want to talk. I'm a writer by heart. I write so much. And I just needed another way to release my thoughts, not just on paper, but just, I guess this is visually, right? Because it's not enough to just think about your thoughts. You need to visualize them. You need to write them down. You need to release them. And I don't care what nobody say. Depression is some real stuff. Depression is real stuff. And I know it's like this thing in the Black community you don't talk about. Because when you say, if you try to even hint that you might be a little bit depressed, what they say, you ain't depressed, ain't nothing wrong with you. Some people tell you, go pray about it. Or some people will tell you, you just need to get yourself together. You ain't depressed. Depression is some real stuff, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. And the Black community is so hidden. Like, we wear it well. Most of us wear it well. All of us wear it well until you get to that point where that's when you do that cry for help, because you really just want out. You really want either out of the situation, or you want it fixed, or you just want change. You know what I mean? And that's when you may do things that, suicide and, people that do harm to their bodies and just stuff like that. But it's real. And that's one of the things we are going to talk about, because it's real. And I don't care what nobody say. It's real. Depression is real. Anxiety is real. Stop trying to cover stuff. Like, I know we strong people, right? We are very strong. We've been through some stuff, right? Just people in general. This is not even just a cultural thing or a racial thing. People in general have been through things or are going through things, and we do our best to put on face, you know what I mean? To just let everybody think on the outside, you know what I mean? We doing it over here. We got it together. I'm not going through nothing. And everything that I do tell you, if I'm going through it, I'm handling it well. And, we good over this way. But sometimes, how many times have you broke down to yourself? I can't even count the number of times that's happened to me. It's an outlet, you know what I mean? You gotta release it, and it's okay. It's okay to feel low. It's okay to have a day where you just like, yo, this is not where it's at. It's okay to just not feel it. It really is. Stop trying to be all the time. That's not real. That's not real life. Real life is not that. Everything is not always happy-go-lucky. You know what I mean? And then what we do on social media is that we only post the happy-go-lucky stuff. And then the things what we going through, we subliminally post those, like these random ass quotes that, that say stuff without saying it, because we trying to hide it. So my channel is just going to be the real and about whatever, just whatever I'm feeling that day. And I motivate myself by talking, because that's just, if I talk out loud, you know what I mean? I'm able to get myself through different stuff. Like, there's days where you just want to slap a hoe, right? But I can't just go around at work slapping people. So I talk to myself, and people say, oh, you crazy if you talk to yourself. Nah, you crazy if you don't. Oh, you crazy if you answer yourself. Nah, you crazy if you don't. Because in my mind, to slap her or to not slap her, to throw this phone or to not throw this phone, to cuss her out or to not cuss her out. So yes, you do have, I do it, and it's my way to get myself out of situations that happen, because sometimes, you just, we good at, like I said, putting on face, but really, if we all walked around, like back in the day, like on old cartoons where they had a little bubble and they would have like thoughts, if we walked around with a bubble above our head, people would really know how we feel. So we just, not every day is just a day where you just feel like patting people in your face or kikiing or ha-haing or, whatever. You have the days. You are human. You are human. We are spirit, but we are human. And so it's okay to have your day. So basically, I just want to just welcome you to my channel, and comment below on just whatever. I don't care if it's, today I'm just not feeling it. I need you to talk about just not feeling it, or, whatever. Like I said, I'm not going to address every topic, because some stuff is just, this is not it over here. But you know what I mean? Comment, let me know how you feeling today. You need a support system. And that's all I'm here for, because I help support you, motivate you, which in turn motivates me. And so it makes me better. Iron sharpens iron is what they say, right? So welcome to my channel again. Subscribe. Do all that stuff below, like they say. And it's just gonna be real. I'm just gonna be me, and that's all I can be, and be you, because that's all you can do. And we just gonna rock it out. That's it. Again, I don't know where this is going, but I just learned that I can talk. And I enjoy helping people. So that's where we at. Much love.